Hi, and thanks for taking the time out to view this SimuPad product tour. SimuPad is a Web 2.0 platform for building and deploying academic simulations. Academic simulations usually look something like this. They're typically used in subjects such as physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, really any subject where it's useful to demonstrate a concept for students and make it easy to understand. So you may ask why a separate platform for building this type of applications and using them. We'll go through a quick demo which would show the functionality built into SimuPad that makes it ideal for this type of use. So let's just log in quickly and run through it. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice here is that you have what looks like a writing pad, which is what it is. It allows you to write text. There's a text editor functionality built into it. It allows you to draw. It allows you to annotate and include images from around the internet. So that's just the first aspect of this platform. So let's look at an actual usage example. Let's go here to page 2 and we'll see what a lab looks like. So here's an actual lab. It's a simulation worksheet, and this actually comes from this PDF document. So currently this is how it's done. You have something like a PDF document or Word document where you put in the instructions and all the formulas that you need, any questions, and then you print it out and give it to students. SimuPad gives you, as an instructor, an environment suited for that sort of use. You don't have to use multiple tools. So you come in as an instructor or a teacher, you set this up, and let's scroll to the bottom. So the first thing that you're being asked as a student is to do question 1, exercise 1. So let's include the actual applet into this worksheet. So this is where SimuPad comes in. You can't do this with the current way that applets are being developed. Here you can integrate all of this into one place. So that's one distinction between SimuPad and the way the existing applets are used. So as you can see, you have the actual applet. This is the actual software that's running in the same environment as you have with all the other type of work that you have to do as a teacher. So we'll go through and see. Let's move this down. Alright, so let's actually try this simulation. Change the initial position, and as you can see, it's simulating the spring, the mass, and here's our graphing output. So some of the other features built into SimuPad, you can resize this because, as you can see, it doesn't fit into the space at the bottom there. So we're going to resize it and reposition it so that it fits nicely into this space. So just the same way that you can manipulate things in, let's say, Microsoft Word, you could do in this environment. It's easy to see that this is really ideal for science teachers who like to use this type of programs. Alright, so let's try a second example. Suppose there's another exercise that a student is supposed to do. You can copy and paste. So let's demonstrate that feature. Copy this applet. What it does is it basically copies a second instance of this applet, but it does not affect the one that you're seeing right now. So it'll be a completely new instance with a different configuration. So let's paste this here. You right click and you paste just as you would in in a Word document. And let's paste another one. Again, it's still on the clipboard, so we can paste it just as you could in any other. Alright, so now we have two pastes. These are completely different. You can change the settings on each one of them, and it doesn't affect the other. So for instance, if the exercise involves the need to compare two different settings, this would be ideal, which is common. A lot of times you're running a lab, you want to see what would happen if you change a given parameter. So this is SimuPad supports that sort of use. Alright, so some of the other features available in SimuPad that support teachers and students is in a previous screen you saw that we have a lab setup. Suppose you're the instructor and you set that lab up, and you want every student to have a separate copy of the lab. You can simply right click on the binder for the lab, and you can select distribute, and that will distribute it to all the students that you have in your classroom. Of course, you would have added those students in this room, which has you have the option of doing that if you right click on the title of the room and select new participant or load users. Of course, in each binder you can create as many pages as you want. You can create as many binders as you want, so you could have every assignment could be a separate binder. Another feature that's available is that after a student does the lab, they can actually export their work to PDF, which means that they can actually print it out on a piece of paper and turn it in. So that's another neat feature that's available in the platform. Thanks for taking the time out to view this demo. If you have any other questions, give us send us an email, or go to the website and try it out. Thank you.